What's up, YouTube? It's the Beast Gaming back with another episode of Pokemon HeartGold, of the Pokemon HeartGold Let's Play. So in the last episode, we beat Chuck, got to see Inwood, beat Chuck, got Fly and the medicine for Ampharos. In between episodes, I've been doing a lot, ever since getting to Goldenrod, I've been doing a lot of grinding the Voltorb card flip. And I finally got enough to get a couple of teams that I wanted. Thunderbolt, obviously. A very important team to get to give to Lumen. It's very good. It's going to be our final electric type move on her, and obviously much better than Spark. And so we're going to go ahead and teach her that. Teach her Thunderbolt. And then I also want to give her the Ice Beam TM, which will be very good for her. Just some more coverage for her. Now we are going to be picking up an actual ice type team member, a team member that will have the ice typing. I'm going to get rid of Water Gun for Ice Beam, just because we already have Surf. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll be picking up another team member who is going to be who has the ice type, is going to be part ice type. But just having Ice Beam on Lumen is going to be very good. I got to double check my team again. Make sure. I did buy I got both those moves, and then I also had enough for Swords Dance. I couldn't remember what it was fucking called. Sorry. But I don't really have it on any team member. I don't think I will. I bought it just in case, but I don't think I want to teach it to anybody. So just got it because of why not type situation. But there's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and reorganize Lumen's moves real quick. I do want to do that. I want to get Thunderbolt easier to access. But in this episode, we are going to, with that all out of the way, we are going to be reclimbing. Say reclimbing, but there is actually one trainer I think we skipped and an item to get in this tower, so I'm gonna do that before we go to the top and give the medicine to the Ampharos. Because that is XP. This trainer right here we did not battle. Jasmine is the city's gym leader. I intend to bring her back with me. Nobody better get in my way. So we'll take on this trainer here. She has one Pokemon, Last Connie. It's a Meryl. Not the greatest type battle for Helios here, but we're just gonna leave him in. Just use Headbutt. We get the Meryl to flinch twice, and we'll just quick attack to finish it off. That little bit of XP. Pick up TM87 Swagger. Not that useful. We're just gonna go back down and head to the top of the tower through the elevator. That would be the easiest way to do it. So let's do that. Climb in the elevator here. Elevator going up. We shall give the medicine to Amphi and Jasmine, which hopefully should mean she will go back to the gym. Will that medicine cure Amphi? Yes. Gold handed the secret potion to Jasmine. Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. So we'll just let her give the medicine to Ampharos. Amphi, how are you feeling? Hello, hello, hello. Seems like Ampharos is feeling better. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you very, very much. I will return to the gym. Cool. It looks like we got another gym fight to do immediately. So we'll go down and go to take on the gym. Jasmine at her gym. Obviously, the 6th gym. I was gonna say 7th there, but it's not. And Baoba calls us. Oh, hi, Gold. This is Warden Baoba. Sorry to have keep you waiting. We finally opened the Safari Zone. Do you know where it is? You know the gate inside the cavern in Cianwood? If you go through there and walk for a short while, you should soon see the Safari Zone. We're a little out of the way, but please come visit. Click. I almost kind of want to do that before the gym, but let's see the gym. I know that has some trainers and wild Pokemon we could take on going to there. So we'll see about the gym. Jasmine uses Steel type Pokemon. She's trying to hide her tenderness behind her steely coldness. This gym doesn't actually have trainers. I knew you'd come here. Thank you for helping the gym leader, but battle is a separate battle. Go for it. Giggle. I know how capable you are from the lighthouse. It's time you showed that side of yourself to Jasmine. Good luck. Yeah, so there's no actual gym trainer battles in this gym, unfortunately, so no room to really level up, and we're sinking 10 levels on most of our Pokemon off the level cap. The level cap is actually 35, which is crazy, but we still, I think, should be able to do it. But this is different. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Jasmine, the gym leader. I use the Clang Steel type. Do you know about the Steel type? They are very hard, cold, and sharp. They are very hard, cold, sharp, and really strong. I'm not lying. I don't know why I had a brain fart there trying to read that. So here we are taking on gym leader Jasmine. She has 3 Pokemon, leads with a Magnemite at level 30. Like I said, we are under leveled, but I think we still have a decent chance of taking on this gym. We have some good coverages for the Steel typing, so that as well. Flame Wheel, do a good chunk of damage. See Thunderbolts, it'll do good damage because Magnemite has a very good special attack. I wasn't actually expecting that to one-shot though. I was expecting to be around half. So we'll go into Baki and we'll break here. Fighting's also fire, fighting, and I'm pretty sure it's the ground typing. They are super effective against Steel type Pokemon. She sends out a Magnemite, another Magnemite. We will just continue to break as we get the Click Call activation. And let's see how much damage we do this time. Break one-shots, because it's super effective. Good XP. Down to our final Pokemon, which is a Steelix. This properly tempered steel won't be made rusty. Something like that. So Steelix is the evolved form of Onix. You can evolve it when you trade Onix while holding the metal coat. So Steelix is a steel and ground type Pokemon. We are going to continue to use breaks and see how much damage we can do there. Because it's going for Screech to lower our defense. We'll break again. Super effective. It has a berry. Definitely a citrus. Yep, as always. Uses Iron Tail but misses, thankfully. Iron Tail is a very powerful steel type attack, but its accuracy is only 75%, so it will miss from time to time as it hits there and does take down our Heracross. I'm going to go into Lumen with the part ground type of Steelix. Still will hang on to the very last. We are going to Surf. Should be super effective with the Steel ground type. And still takes out this, and Surf takes out the Steelix. Like I said, under leveled, but definitely could do the gym. Lost some Pokemon. That's some Pokemon faint. Well done. But we beat Jasmine. You are a better trainer than me in both skill and kindness. In accordance with league rules, I confer upon you this badge. You'll receive the mineral badge from Jasmine. With that badge, all Pokemon, including traded Pokemon up to level 70, will obey you without question. Please take this too. Obtain the TM23. It's called Iron Tail. Your Pokemon will hit the target with its hard tail, occasionally lowering the target's defense. Like I said, Iron Tail is a pretty good move. Let's see here. Yeah. Steel type, physical move, power of 100, base power of 100, accuracy is 75, and it's 15 PP. Though we do not have anybody that I want to teach that to as of this time. Now we do still have an open move slot on Typhlosion here, and we don't have a steel type move on any of our other team members. So it could, he doesn't learn Iron Tail, but he does learn the steel type move Gyro Ball, which could be good. There is another Pokemon that could possibly teach it to, but it doesn't look like he learns it either. Doesn't learn any steel type moves actually. So if we want to use a steel type move, we might teach Typhlosion once he fully evolves a steel type move, but nothing at this time. So there we go, beat Jasmine. Obviously we're under leveled, and the level cap of the next gym is still, it's 34, so technically a level lower than Jasmine, who was at 35, but we still need to do training. We still need to level up our Pokemon and get closer to that level cap. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to fly back to Cianwood, if I could click fly, please, and head towards the Safari Zone over here and go through Route 47 and 48 and see if we can level up our Pokemon going that way. Now, we can't really do anything at the Safari Zone, or, well, we could, but it's not that important for us to, as we can't catch our last team member in the Safari Zone. Our next team member is still a little ways off. We will be catching him. It's in a situation after the next gym. So this is Route 47. This is actually a new route to the Gen 4 remakes of Generation 2 of HeartGold, of Gold and Silver, and HeartGold and Soul Silver, as this wasn't originally in the original games. But I think it's a very cool place that they added to the game and whatnot, as we see Dunsparce for the first time. That's a new Pokemon. We'll take on this Hiker. Dunsparce is a normal type Pokemon. So, I mean, Baki's Brick Break would be super effective, but I want to level up Helios, as Helios will be fairly good for the next gym. as the next gym is a ice type gym. A lot of the members will also be part water type. Unfortunately, as in through the first 2 generations, you'll find that a lot of your ice types are ice water or water ice type Pokemon. So Helios will be fairly good. At times he'll do like neutral damage. Another good Pokemon is going to be Lumen, so if we can level up Lumen, get her leveled up, as we will just continue to Flame Wheel, as we'll see another Dunsparce here. Actually want to look up something real quick. While I'm facing this battle, is we will just continue to do that. I want Thunder Wave. I don't think we don't have it because we had Spark, Ray, Flail. So eventually I'm going to have to go to a move relearner. I'm going to need it anyways, so what a move relearner will do is it will teach a Pokemon. It can allow your Pokemon to learn any moves it has already forgotten, or say you catch a Pokemon at a higher level. Like, we have a situation here with our Chinchou. We caught it at a higher level than the move I wanted. So I want to have Thunder Wave on our Chinchou, but Chinchou learns Thunder Wave at level 6. With where we caught our Chinchou at, of like level 20, its moveset was Spark, Confuse Ray, Water Gun, and Flail. Which Spark it learns at 20, Confuse Ray at 17, Water Gun at 12, and Flail at 9. So it would have gotten rid of Thunder Wave for technically, I guess, Spark at that point in time or whatnot. So, but I do want Thunder Wave on our Lantern. So eventually we'll need the move tutor, as Helios will get paralyzed by Glare here, which is what that does. It just paralyzes your Pokemon. But I want to do that. I'm actually just going to switch to Baki here. But to get the move relearner to teach your Pokemon moves, you need Heart Scales, which I think they can be found by smashing Rock Smash rocks in this generation. I don't know if that's the only way to get them in this game. I know in like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, you can find them digging underground, but this game obviously doesn't have the underground system that HeartGold, that Diamond and Pearl had. So there's that. So we don't actually have any paralyzed hills for Helios here, so I'm gonna go back and heal. I will meet you guys when I'm back to this location. So I'll look that up too. Pokemon HeartGold, where to get Heart Scales. On Heart Scales, trade the movie by several methods, including smashing rocks with Ox Smash, buying them at the Pokeathlodome, and farming Wild Love Disc. Great. I'm just gonna have to teach Pokemon Rock Smash and go around fucking smashing Rock Smash rocks. Turn those back off. All right, and we are back. So I went up and healed. I also looked up. You can find heart scales through Rock Smash. So I grabbed our Sudowoodo that has Rock Smash, just because I did a couple Rock Smash on the beach. There's a couple rocks on the beach of Cianwood that you can use Rock Smash on. I just did those off screen real quick. Didn't get a heart scale. I'll just farm them in between episodes. It's fairly low percent chance, so not gonna try to obviously do it something like on screen, just because it's gonna take forever. I'll do it between episodes. We only need 2, thankfully. So hopefully it shouldn't be a lot of grinding in between episodes to get said heart scales. But we'll see. So we take on a hiker here, or a camper. He had a Skiploom and has a Meryl. Take out the Skiploom. Time to take out the Meryl. We'll just headbutt, uses Bubble Beam. It will be super effective, but it is a Meryl, so does very little damage. His Meryl's special attack is not good at all. Meryl in that line is a physical attacking line. There's not even an attacking line. Like, its attack stats are horrible. It's an attacking line if you get one that has huge power, which doubles its base attack stat. So normally, like, its evolved form, final evolved form, Azumarill, is a water type. In the later generations, it gains the fairy typing. Oh yeah, went down here. There's an item, if I'm not mistaken. Just gonna go ahead and put on a repel. See, we got a yellow shard out of one of those rocks. It's what I was saying. Azumarill's base attack stat is like 50 for both attacks, but if you get huge power, I thought there was an item that way. I guess not. If you get huge power, the ability huge power on it, it doubles its base attack stat. So it goes from 50 to 100, which isn't terrible. You need waterfall for both of these things right here. Yep, we do not have waterfall, so kind of wasted time down here. But so if you get one with huge power that doubles its attack stat, it can be a fairly good physical attacking water type Pokemon. But that is only after in Generation 4 onward. Because if you use it in Generations 2 and 3, because Meryl and Azumarill were introduced in Generation 2, and then you have its pre-evolution, the baby form that was introduced in Generation 3 that I can't remember its name for right now. But in those first 2 generations, 2 and 3, when it was introduced, it's like water is a special attacking move, like moves. They're all special attacks. They all go based off the special attack stats. So it's similar to like Krabby, where it's like it's just not good. Went on a little tangent there, I realized, but it is like, remember, as we face these 2 trainers that have an Electabuzz and a Magmar, we get paralyzed. We're using Flame Wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and swap out Lumen to 2 Lumen for Helios, since he is low HP and paralyzed again, and I didn't pick up anything to heal the paralysis again. But I'm not gonna go back and heal after this battle. We'll just use other Pokemon. We'll Brick Break the Magmar, get it down to red HP, but I get burned based off Flame Body. Electabuzz goes for Thunderbolt on Lumen. Lumen absorbs it with Bolt Absorb ability. I'm going to Surf everything and then Brick Break the Electabuzz. So we get another Quick Claw activation. And take out the Electabuzz. Even with burn. Helios at 26. The Magmar uses Flamethrower. This is going to do a lot of damage to Baki. And it knocks him out. unfortunately. We might actually have to go back and heal. So I surf the Magmar, take it out. Heal some Lumen, get XP, Lumen to level 25. So there's that. Mother calls us, the repels effect wear off. So we'll go this way. And we'll pick up this item right here. It's a lagging tail. Now that is a held item that, if I'm not mistaken, lowers the speed. Yeah, an item to be held by a Pokemon. It is tremendously heavy and makes the holder move slower than usual. So not a great item, not a terrible one. So we got another double battle here. Just use Lumen and Helios. Didn't really need to switch right there, but we'll just whatever. I'm going to heal up Helios as well. Obviously not going to be able to heal the paralysis, but it's whatever. So we'll take on this double battle with Duff and his girlfriend Ida. They have two Pokemon, young couple Duff and Ida, an Onix and a Cloyster. Little bit of a possible reference there. Pokemon game. Gonna swap out to Duskmane for Helios, and we're just gonna surf. Yeah, just gonna surf everything with Lumen. Should be able to take out the Onix with Surf. Cloyster uses Protect, so that doesn't really matter. Surf isn't gonna hit it. Surf will hit Duskwing as well. That's part of the reason why we switched. Is we crit and take out the Onix. Cloyster obviously protected itself. This Duskwing gets some XP and grows to level 26. And then we will Fly and Thunderbolt. This Fly probably won't even hit as long as Thunderbolt takes out here. And it does, so Fly was just like a clear out move. Whatever. So we take out the young couple and continue towards the Safari Zone. So we hit Route 48. So a patch of grass here where you can find some encounters. I don't know the encounters. And we have reached the Safari Zone gate entrance. There's a Pokemart, Center here actually. So let's heal up. And I'm gonna talk to some of the people around the town. I don't remember if they give us any items or not. Like I said, we have no real use for the Safari Zone. I was originally going to use a Larvitar. I think I've mentioned this in a previous episode. And normally in the original games, Larvitar could only be found on Mount Silver, which is post-game, even after Kanto, which is the post-game. If you didn't know, you fight the Johto regions gym, you take on the Elite Four and champion, you beat it, you get to go to Kanto, take on the gym leaders there, and fight the Elite Four and champion again of that particular region, and you can become technically double champion. But yeah, so there's that. And then but with the introduction of this Safari Zone in HeartGold Soul Silver, there are certain things you can do to encounter Larvitar in the Safari Zone, which we were originally going to use the Larvitar, like I said, but I've decided to use a different Pokemon instead of Larvitar that can be found elsewhere, that I feel like is going to be, like I said, is going to be a better fit for our team. So we have no real use for the Safari Zone anymore. Just came this way to battle those few trainers and get the XP for battling them. Some Some of these people buy things. Dusk Ball, Quick Ball, Nest Ball, Nest Ball. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy any of those. Could be cool, but yeah, this isn't really that useful to us, as we're gonna fly back to Cianwood, and I think that's probably gonna call it for this episode. Might be a little bit of a shorter one, but we took took the medicine back to Olivine, obviously healed the Ampharos in the light tower and defeated Jasmine, as well as, you know, got some XP for certain Pokemon. I'm probably gonna do some grinding in between episodes. Like I said, I'm gonna look for some heart scales, and I'm probably gonna try to get some of our Pokemon up towards more level 30 to like the, you know, early 30s, with our level cap being 34. I know there's some mandatory story training battles, like a decent amount in between now and the next gym, though the levels, I know they're still going to be like low 20s to early, like high teens to early 20s, early mid 20s. So we're not going to be getting like a bunch of XP, but so like I said, I'm going to do some grinding, get everybody probably around like 30 ish, and there's that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button, leave a comment, really helps the channel. If you enjoy the content and want to see more, hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so you get notified when I post. I will see you guys next time.